No, I'm not jousting.
Good morning. So one of our followers sent us like a article about how you can make tie-dye with avocado pits. So guess what we're doing today?
But first we have to harvest the avocados, which are in this tree right above us, and we don't eat the avocados, so the pits are all gonna go to a good use. And we're gonna use the peels for something too. So, time to harvest the avocados with this baby. Okay, for this dyeing recipe, we need somewhere around 10 avocados, which we have here. But before we go into our whole recipe, I just want to talk about one thing. People have seen us posting that we don't eat avocados. And that's because probably for at least 30 years, we followed the blood type diet. And on the blood type diet, there are foods that are medically beneficial, foods that are neutral, and foods that you should just avoid. So for blood type B, which is what our whole family is, avocados are an avoid. So we don't eat avocados, but we're going to use the pits and the skin. Unlike your house, we have two faucets here in Mexico. This is regular water, and this is our reverse osmosis water. So for this, of course, since we're going to be making a cool recipe, we're going to use our reverse osmosis water. Nothing but the best for Eris's tie-dye.
Okay, so now what happens is we have the pot with the avocado pits, and it's 2/3 full of water, and then we have a pot of like water with a little bit of detergent in it. So what you do is you put on this pot and then boil it and then simmer it for 2 to 3 hours to make the avocado pit color come out. And then in here, what the recipe we're using suggested is that you boil your clothes for 2 to 3 hours. And they said yeah, I know this sounds weird, but it helps like the color set more if your clothes are boiled. I don't know. So that's a little bit of detergent and water. And really like the reason why I wanted to do this is because I'm a big fan of tie-dye, but also because I got this shirt that has this like little stain on it. So I'm gonna try and like cover it up. So hopefully that'll happen by the end of the tie-dye experience.
In case you're wondering what simmering clothing looks like, I wouldn't wonder if I were you, but in case you are. But what's more interesting, you might want to look at what simmering avocado pits look like. So, oops, this is fun little thing. Obviously, we have to leave the lid on, so all that avocado, I don't know what, avocado pit coloring stays in there. So, pits, close, see you soon. Okay, full disclosure, this entire little project is all Eris's idea, not mine, because I think we're going to wind up with an incredibly lame-o, mauve-colored thing, and I think this is going to be like 2 hours taken out of our life.
2 hours?
Well, okay, more than that.
2 hours boiling.
Okay, like a lot of hours taken out of our life just to wind up with a mauve-colored thing. So, okay, so now we're going to put rubber bands on the shirt to see what happens. I'm sure like Eris and I were just saying, this is like something they did in 1806 when they had no colors at all. This is not, this is going to be some really groovy color, some really hot pink or like wild purple or like wild like lime green. I'd be all in on this, but this is like a color that I pretty much can't stand. I think it's going to happen, if anything even happens at all. So. Plus, this is the rubber band that Eris hands me, like this humongous thing I got to rope around for like how many times. So, these are our rubber bands from Staples in Connecticut, as a matter of fact. Never thought we'd be making, what is stuff again? Avocado pit, mauve, boring tie-dye shirts with these rubber bands.
I forgot how to tie-dye, so that's why I'm not doing the rubber band part.
So we'll check back. We're doing a few like this, and we'll come back.
That looks really weird. Why is it a triangle?
I don't know. So, here's what I gotta say. I used to be, in one of my past lives, I was a hands-on science teacher. And one of my all-time best lessons, Eris, you'll attest to this, right, was Sharpie marker tie-dye, where you do this really cool tie-dyeing with Sharpie markers and alcohol. I mean, like rubbing alcohol. I don't mean like you drink the alcohol while you're tie-dyeing. Like the alcohol had a purpose. Like, if this shirt was gonna come out something cool like that,
what if it is?
It's not! It's gonna be mauve! Mauve. Ew.
At
Mauve is such a icky color. Sorry. Sorry.
But my stain's gonna be gone.
I don't even know if I got the tie-back thing on where the stain was. So, I know there's a lot of groovy ways to do this, but that would involve if you had a groovy color. We don't have a groovy color. We have, what color, Eris?
Avocado pit.
Mauve. Mauve.
Wait, let me show you the color too.
Oh yeah.
So it kind of smells like if you cook like ribs or something, it kind of smells like that.
Don't tell them what you said.
It smells like there's a restaurant called Mr. Pampas, and it smells like that because they're always cooking meat. So it looks kind of disgusting. It looks like we like put like body parts in there, but those are avocado pits. And the ones that are like on the top, that like brown jazz with the yellow stuff, I'm not really sure what that is.
Well, you know what? Let's say maybe if you use avocado pits, those round avocado pits, maybe this whole process would come out better.
It seems like that brown jazz is like the covering of the avocado pit.
Okay.
That pot looks really gross. Sorry, people.
Remember, when you take on a project, you will never get those hours of your life back ever again. Then we've also got these two attract. I don't even know what this even was.
So that shirt started out white, but then I made a pot of tea last week, and I put it on top of this thing on my dresser that fell over.
And then
so the white.
This was mine, like 17 years ago.
So my white shirt turned like this disgusting.
Why would you waste your time coloring this anything? When this is all said and done, I appreciate the person, it was Megan, who sent us this little fun fact, but I think she just meant it kind of as a ha-ha thing, not like, wow, you guys should actually do this. All right, well, we're going to put on some more rubber bands and we'll check in. So these clothes now have to go in that little shrimpy pot. I think it's pretty clear. I have totally lost interest in this project, but Eris is going to continue on here. Okay, that's the...
This is the sad shirt that was white and then turned like purple from tea I dumped on it by accident.
Okay. That's the camisole that was mine. Like,
I feel like you didn't put anything on here.
I think that was mine when I taught in Region 12, which was, I left that job. And that one. Okay, so what's happening now?
Well, they're not.
So we
all
transferred everything to this big pot.
Wow, they're already turning colors. Look.
Oh, please. Are you kidding me? So I think you have to like submerge it under there.
Submerge it. There's like half an inch of water.
Did you take the seeds out of there?
No, I left them in there. You're supposed. So apparently the dye sets better if you let it sit for 1 to 3 days in here. Like leave your clothes in here for 1 to 3 days.
I think why don't we just leave it in there for like a week and just forget about them in general. So,
but this yellow shirt, I wore it once and then I got this mysterious stain here that was pink. So I don't know.
All right, so we'll see in 3 days. This who knows what's going to happen at that point.
Okay, so we couldn't wait any longer because fruit flies were coming into the like avocado dye pot. So this has been probably like 20 hours sitting in here. Doesn't look very hopeful, but okay, we'll start with this yellow shirt, which is like the whole point of why this tie-dye happened in the first place, was to get this like weird pink stain off this shirt, as I told you. So, hold on. Oh, I don't see any difference. Oh no. I was really excited to do this. I thought it was gonna come out this like pretty, like the pictures we saw was this like pretty like lightish pink.
Mauve.
But also they're starting with a white shirt. I don't have any white shirts.
Mauve. It was always mauve.
But it was pretty, it was nice. It was mild, but it was nice.
Are you gonna do the unveiling?
Yeah.
Flicking that stuff on
Like,
me.
and it still smells like the Mr. Pampas like meat. The water. This morning I was like looking at this pot and I was like feeling this avocado pit. Look.
Well,
that's what happens when you boil avocado pits
Megan,
for hours.
If nothing else, we'll see what happens when the rubber bands come off. If nothing else, you gave us how many hours, Eris?
I would say
47 hours of entertainment with this whole thing. And we gave away another bag full of avocados last night to our German friends.
There's one more. Oh, there's more rubber bands. Hold on.
I put on a lot to make it, if it was going to work.
It's like I need to take a shower after this. Okay.
Wow. Wow. Well,
It looks, hey, look, it looks kind of tie-dyed here. Doesn't it?
Eris, come on.
Look, it kind of, well, I don't know if it's just from from the rubber band
It's just from
leftover.
Rubber band leftovers. Okay, what? Okay, most important thing. Did the stain get covered up at least?
Well,
So
you can't. It's kind of more stained, so you can't really see that it's there. Okay, let me go to the next one. And you're supposed to let it dry totally before you wash it. Otherwise, the color might come out. Okay, let's try. What should we try next? The sad, really sad shirt or the half sad shirt?
The really sad shirt is too embarrassing to show.
Okay.
And the camisole that I used to wear when I taught in Region 12, which I left that job in what, 2006?
Wait, you used to wear it?
Yeah.
To work?
Not like under stuff with a little, lacy thing covering up my décolletage. Okay, so that was like, wait, did I leave that job in 2006? That means that thing is how old? 16 years? No, how old is it?
Now it's sitting in a pot with avocado pit.
Dun, 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 dun,
I put a lot of rubber bands on.
So if you live in the United States where avocados are, I don't even know what they
At least
cost.
in Connecticut.
Well, no, if you live in the United States where avocados are expensive,
Aren't they cheaper other places though?
I don't know.
I would think in like California they're cheaper. I don't know.
And you have absolutely
Ready?
nothing to do with your life. Okay, that looks just as sad. It looks nothing changed at all. That
No,
was
look.
just
Hey, look.
What?
Look here. Do you see that circle?
no, Eris, come on. You're like really grasping at straws. And that tea stain from when you made your tea, that's still okay.
It's like really,
We're not even gonna bother going to the camisole. This was obviously an extremely entertaining flop.
It's a really, really, really light circle here.
Okay, are you gonna
Here.
wear that thing in public?
I think someone thinks that my shirt's just dirty, so I'm not sure.
Alright, so the camisole we're not even gonna bother doing. You can just kind of envision what that looks like just by looking in that pot. Oh my gosh. That was so bad. Here we are for the final reveal.
So last we saw you, it looked like the avocado pit tie-dye was a total failure. But it was, well, you can make your own decision. Okay, so this shirt obviously is sad. This is a bad option. Okay, but look, it kind of died here.
Wait, where'd the rest of it go? That used to be a full-length shirt.
It got shorter too.
What the heck? Wait a minute, that used to be a Okay.
That one.
Okay.
But look, it looked like there was nothing on the shirt last time, right? But look, it actually died. I mean, it looks like I kind of fell.
Actually died?
It looks like I fell in like a mud pit, but it actually did die. I think everything just had to dry, and then, but like, look. I mean,
Okay.
not the best color ever, but it worked.
Okay, alright, whoa. Okay, would you wear that out in public?
I think people would think I was like dirty.
Okay.
And then the shirt that was like the start of this whole thing, the one with the little stain up here, it actually died too. And you won't even know there was a stain there.
Alright, so wait, let's see. So would you wear this one out in public?
Well, what do you think? Would people think I was dirty, or would they be like, oh, what a cool tie-dye job?
No, that one does actually look like mildly tie-dyed. Yeah, that one is possibly a tie-dyed shirt.
I feel like it looks like I did those like mud, what are those things called, mud runner things? You know, those like
Oh,
marathons
the
where people, like go through mud.
Run like a mother something?
I
Yeah,
think it's
yeah.
called Mud runner.
Okay, so overall, would you recommend dyeing with avocado pits?
I would say start with white. Don't
Okay,
start with
I would say
yellow.
just forget about dyeing with avocado pits. Sounds like as bad as it sounds like.
But these are kind of like weirdly stiff right now, so we have to wash them, and hopefully the dye stays in during the washing machine.
Yeah, please don't wash this with any of my clothes. All right. Thanks, Megan. I don't think we will be doing this ever again.